Hi. So basically, we're gonna be talking about Los Olvidados, which is a um, Mexican film by Luis Buñuelos, I believe, Buñuelos, and it basically starts like I believe the main crisis was the post-revolutionary Mexican War. That's like the setting, so it's like after destruction, after conflict, after chaos. Um, and talks about kind of like the direct translation is the young and the damned, and it's the most problem, or what it really speaks on, is the social structure within a society that is created. um, and I think a big one for this movie in particular was definitely like the it being having like external conflict of poverty cycles, social inequality, um, and a lot of violence, crime, and possible like abandonment by society. Um, they, yeah, there's a lot of things that I saw. Um, and I think a big thing when it comes to this movie in particular, it can show just how the disparities within a society and how it's portrayed and how people are treated. And I think that goes to speak, like, even presently, is when we think about social structure, social society, what we believe, what we perceive, and internal prejudices. And it might not necessarily be an internal prejudice, but it can also then go on to be portrayed by the media in a completely different way that it would not been have portrayed by. And I think that's a really big push. And what I really found really interesting was that it's not only like in the movie specifically, it's not only like a centralized thing, but I think it translates, that it becomes a generational thing, and can eventually lead people to start to believe and be in those generational cycles and generational traumas, of those like poverty of, oh, this is who I am, this is what people tell me I am. And I think we see that now today. I think especially a lot of the Hispanic and Latino population has been portrayed in a kind of almost aggressive way, as in the fact where it's like, a lot of media portrayal is that it's we're bandits or we're dirty or criminals of some sort, especially in like old westerns, like it's always us against the good guy. And it's kind of frustrating because not only does it put us in categories and boxes, that Latinos come from different backgrounds, different ways, especially Mexicans. There's lots of different regions. We're not all just portrayed as one, you know? Um, and I think it's something that the media has pushed, and I think it has almost ingrained society to believe that we are one genre. And that has led to a lot of problems because of the media portraying us as in one way, is that it allows people to have prejudice against us in a certain way. Um, and I think that's like a really big thing that this movie was talking about, was the way that we're portrayed by other people sometimes inherently allows us to feel like we need to fit into those categories, um, especially when it comes to society. And I feel like it's really been a big effect and a big thing, especially now, that this is happening, um, that, you know, there's media portrayal and a lot of things that I think is really good. But overall, this movie was very interesting to watch. Even though it's a little bit of an older movie, I think it was a really good movie. But yeah.